Okay, go ahead. Now go ahead. We hadn't taken our feed yet. 1 2 1 2. When I when I got the headset on, I can't hear you. So what's up?
I said, I'm so
Okay,
sorry to make
go
it
ahead.
so much.
No, go ahead. Yeah, we hadn't. Okay, go
I
ahead.
said, sorry to make it more difficult than it had to be.
Probably. That's all right. Now you got the next 2 hours just to monkey around with it. All right, everybody. Jason Zaleski here, and we are live at Hackman Field in Marshfield. It is 2019 American Legion Baseball, brought to you tonight by Grassland Dairy. Grassland Dairy's got all kinds of good things going on over there. They've got dairy ingredients for any size kitchen and fulfilling, rewarding careers right now, and you can find all of that out at grassland.com. Again, our game sponsor today is Grassland Dairy. Dairy ingredients for any kitchen and exciting careers, rewarding jobs. Everything you need right now is over at grassland.com. And thanks to Grassland for providing live American Legion Post 54 Blue Devil coverage all year long. We will go wire to wire now for the rest of the 2019 season. And thanks to Grassland Dairy and other sponsors, we'll talk about them as we get into today's broadcast. Marshfield, Waupaca, and first pitch looks to be about 5 minutes away. And we'll get you updated on today's Grassland Dairy starting lineups. And for Waupaca, leading off and playing second base, Jack Menzies. In center field, Caden Wanty. Wearing number 24, playing first base, Adam Kennedy. At second base, Davis Levine. At third base, number 22, Jack Espemer. In left field, Alex Thurman. At shortstop, number 15, Justin Vaughn. Pitching today for Waupaca, Brody Johnson. And in right field is Drew Kramer. Menzies, Wanty, Kennedy, Levine, Espemer, Thurman, Vaughn, Johnson, Kramer for Waupaca. For the home, Post 54 Blue Devils. Starting lineup, center field, Riley Bushak. At third base, Isaiah Byrel. In right field, Mason Coffrin. At shortstop, Preston Wagner. At first base, Monty Diesler. In left field, Tragan Bogdanovich. Designated hitter tonight for the Blue Devils is number 20, Jagger Johnson. Catching, number 25, Ben Gust. And at second base, Jacob Earl. Starting pitcher for the Blue Devils tonight is number 30, Logan Schreiner. Again, the Blue Devils go Bushak, Byrel, Coffrin, Wagner, Diesler, Bogdanovich, Johnson, Gust, Earl, and pitching again for the Blue Devils, number 30, Logan Schreiner. And thanks again for joining along on our broadcast tonight. Again, Grassland Dairy, providing quality dairy ingredients to kitchens of all sizes, right there in your home, restaurant, commercial, you name it, they've got it, along with rewarding, fulfilling careers. And all that is found right now at grassland.com. Again, Grassland Dairy, our game presenting sponsor, pregame show sponsor today as well. And we've got a beautiful day here for baseball at Hackman Field in Marshfield. Just rolled in from Appleton, literally, finishing up state baseball tournament. Congratulations to the state champions, Stratford Tigers. Tigers 9-4 winners today over Markesan. Stratford, as a school, went to 4 state championship games this year, and baseball brings home the first gold trophy of 2019. A lot of times schools say we bring home our first trophy. Well, they had 3 silver trophies. How about this? Football, volleyball, wrestling, and now the Gold Trophy state champion Stratford Tigers. So congratulations to Coach Lehman and the rest of the Tigers. You can find highlights of that game on Facebook now. Go to Zaleski Sports, and you see highlights of how the Tigers took down the Markesan Hornets and won the 2019 Division III state championship. And again, thanks for joining us here as we are live at Hackman Field in Marshfield. Again, we are here for the duration of the season now, as we will bring you live Post 54 Blue Devils home and away games all season long. Also bringing you live home and away Post 9 Wisconsin Rapids Rangers games all season long as well. The Rangers are playing at Wausau today. First pitch is at 7:30. You can watch that game also and go to ZaleskiSportsShow.com, click Live Sports, or go to Facebook and hit Zaleski Sports. Go down a couple posts, and there's a link there on how to watch that game. Again, first pitch in Wausau between Wausau and Wisconsin Rapids is at 7:30. The voice of the Rangers, Steve Maves, on the call, along with Lucas Hoheisel. For Connor Hughes, I'm Jason Zaleski as we are here live in Marshfield, Post 54 Blue Devil Baseball. Again, brought to you by Grassland Dairy. Dairy ingredients for kitchens of all sizes. A rewarding, fulfilling career is available right now. Grassland.com. So National Anthem is just about here. And we will step aside for today's National Anthem and then get ready for baseball here in Marshfield. All right, guys, we are again just about set for baseball here at Hackman Field in Marshfield. We will step aside for a quick break, and we'll be right back for today's first pitch in just a bit.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just ask rental services. Your local hardware home, Hiller's True Value store, is located in downtown Marshfield.
Okay, back, Connor. All right, back here in Marshfield, Hackman Field, as see Logan Schreiner taking final warm-up pitches on the mound. That means we are just about set for baseball here again. Waupaca, Marshfield. Visiting Waupaca squad. Again, leading off Jack Menzies. Second baseman wears number 10. Sorry, I moved it, but. All right, first pitch swinging Menzies, grounds to short, over, and not able to bring the ball in at first base. As Wagner got it over to Diesler, but in and out of the glove of Diesler, so E3 and Menzies is aboard. Another first pitch swing, Wanty here. So 2 pitches and 2 base runners now for Waupaca. Brings up the first baseman, Adam Kennedy. Here, Connor, let's do this here. Just, I'm just going to keep talking to the camera. Put the camera all the way up, so extend the legs all the way. Let's get it as high as we can, and then level it out. Yeah, we need to get a little bit better angle on the field anyway. Ball to Adam Kennedy. First Waupaca hitter not to take a swing at the first pitch. Again, it was 2 pitches and 2 base runners for Waupaca. Kennedy going to take a look at another pitch from Schreiner. And now, second pitch, that's hit out to right. Charging in and making the catch is Mason Coffrin. So Coffrin hauls in the first out. Menzies tags from second. So runners now at the corners. 1 out for Davis Levine. Runner going, headed down to second is Wanty. That's going to be cut by Wagner, and it's a stolen base for Caden Wanty. Schreiner throws to Levine. That one lifted to left field. Tagging at third is Menzies. And the throw is cut by Byrell, and Waupaca on the scoreboard here in the first inning. Third baseman Jack Espemer sees a ball outside. Two outs here, top of the first. Waupaca with 1 across. Runner on second. Schreiner looks in and delivers. Low, ball 2. behind the pitcher and then just behind the umpire. That should be the frame. No, it doesn't have to. Fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Third baseman Espemer. Yep, and then just track the ball as it's hit, unless somebody's running in from third. Otherwise, just track the ball. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now. And Waupaca had runners on first and second, nobody out. A couple of fly balls, a sac fly by Levine puts Waupaca on the board. Schreiner and the Blue Devils looking to get out of it here. That one fouled back to the screen. So Espemer stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Coming down here and out as the throw goes down. And the third out is recorded here in Marshfield. But again, Waupaca scores 1 in the top of the first. Blue Devils coming up to bat after this. Roll the commercial. Well, one of the two closer. Yeah, camera's probably got it. But for today, let's not worry about it. Let's get the camera right.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Are you looking for a new career? Grassland Dairy is hiring. We have positions for line techs, forklift operators, administrative openings, and more. Grassland Dairy is a great place to work with great benefits like 100% employer-paid health, dental, and vision for employees and their families, a generous 401k program, and so much more. Grassland Dairy offers it all. If you are interested in working at Grassland Dairy, you can apply online at grasslanddairy.com, or you can email careers@grassland.com, or you can go to indeed.com to check any openings.
All right, see an old friend of the show, Lucius Messerschmidt, out here at first base. Coaching for the Blue Devils here this year is, I suppose you could say he's a retired chaparral. I don't know. We'll see if we can get a comment from Lucius here before the end of the inning. Bushak, Byro, Coffrin. Riley Bushak stands in now, leadoff hitter for the Blue Devils. Johnson wheels and delivers. Bushak, high chopper, slow roller to second, picked and out. So Bushak rolls into a 4-3 to get Marshfield started here in the bottom of the first inning. I'll bring up the third baseman, Isaiah Byro. Were you tracking the ball that time? Okay, yeah, follow the ball.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Strike on the first pitch to Byro. Had a chance to talk to Isaiah during the Marshfield Tiger High School regular season. And right here at Hackman Field on a Saturday afternoon, it was Byro with a walk-off home run over the left field wall against Chippewa. Marshfield dispatched the Cardinals twice that day, both on walk-offs. But it was Byro with a home run over the left field fence in A Saturday doubleheader, big swing and a miss by Byrell. He goes down, and 2 quick outs here for Waupaca here in the bottom of the first inning. And Messerschmidt are here on the first base side. Ryan Metz coaching up third base on the far side of the field, and post 54 Blue Devil head coach Josh Metz sits on the near side of the dugout, watching his Blue Devils here scrap a little bit early in the season. Mason Coffrin up now, and Marshfield 0-3. Lost in a doubleheader and then lost a single game late last week. They were scheduled to be on the field yesterday. That game postponed due to rain. A lot of rain postponements all over Wisconsin yesterday, even at the state baseball championships. Inside for a ball there to Coffrin. Matter of fact, had to play some semifinal games this morning. Antigo, one of those teams, and Antigo took to the field right around 3:45 this afternoon after an 8 a.m. semifinal game this morning. A quick turnaround for the Redbirds, and we'll check, or the Red Robins, I apologize, check in here on that score. But again, Stratford Tigers, state champions here in Division III in 2019. Low for a ball, and it's a walk. Coffrin sprints down to first base, takes a look, but catcher Davis Levine scampered back to pick that one up. So Blue Devils get a base runner here with 2 outs. Brings up the shortstop, Preston Wagner. Junior Legion over in Wausau. Rapids over Wausau 8-1. And again, first pitch just a couple minutes away over there in Wausau. Again, you can find that game, ZaleskiSportsShow.com. Click Live Sports. Of course, Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids play each other a couple of times this year. And from here until the end of the season, we will have every Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids game. And this short Legion season lifted by Wagner, gets it down in right field, and Coffrin over to third. So Marshfield now runners at the corners, 2 outs. Monty Diesler. Diesler over from Neilsville to join this Marshfield post 54 Blue Devil team. Sees a ball on first pitch from Johnson. And Johnson and Waupaca looking to get out of this here. They lead 1-0. Scored on a sac fly to left in the top of the first. Strike at the letters, so 1 ball, 1 strike. And congratulations to the Antigo Red Robins, Division II state champions. Here in 2019, Antigo over Union Grove 8-3. That one hit high in the air in the infield, and bringing that one down for the third out is the second baseman, Jack Menzies. So that'll do it here in the first inning. Marshfield leaves 2-1, gets 1 hit. We move to the top of the second. It's Waupaca 1, Marshfield nothing. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties, 1.5 million pounds of milk daily, gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality. Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All right, back here in Marshfield, Esprimer, Thurman, Vaughn due up for Waupaca. Schreiner delivers a ball on pitch number 1 to Esprimer. That one is going to be up towards third base. Byroll tracking, and brings it down as Byroll gets the first out of the inning for Marshfield. Left fielder Alex Thurman. We see Thurman for the first time today. He sees a strike from Schreiner on pitch number 1. That one hit up the middle past the glove of Wagner into center field. And Thurman aboard with a 1-out single. Again, great night for baseball. If you're in the Marshfield area or anywhere close, get on down here to Hackman Field. Great night. Very comfortable, very, very nice. Sun's still out. It rolled in the parking lot here at around 6:50, and it was just a tick under 70 degrees. Just a very, very slight breeze. I would recommend come on down. Bring a jacket with you. Bring a light jacket. Need it by the end of this one. And take a look into right center field. The flag blowing from right field towards center field. But just very, very little breeze blowing out here. Great night for baseball. Here's Schreiner and gets the ground ball. And that one's going to get through. So back-to-back hits for Waupaca. And this is where they started the first inning. Runners on first and second, 1 out. It brings up the right fielder, Drew Kramer. So again, runners first and second, 1 out. Here's Schreiner and gets the foul quickly. 0-2 now to Kramer. After Kramer, back to the top of the order for Waupaca. Schreiner tempted Kramer, didn't take the bait. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Update from Milwaukee State girls soccer going on. Marshfield falls 5-0 to Whitefish Bay. Great season for Marshfield. Schreiner airmails that one as he was trying to set something up back there to Wagner at short. He probably gets Johnson if he makes the throw. He probably gets Kramer for sure over at first. I think Schreiner probably thinking a few things in his mind. But it's an E1 and bases loaded now for Waupaca. A lot going through the mind of the young man out there on the mound and just couldn't quite process through everything. Sent it over the head of Preston Wagner, so Waupaca now is back to the top of the order. Menzies reached on an error by Diesler at first. In the first, that one rocketed to right field. Caught there, and the throw will actually come all the way home, but it is late, and it's an RBI sac fly for Jack Menzies. Justin Vaughn comes in to score on that one. Johnson and Kramer stay put at first and second. Ball hit to their side of the field. Catch out there made by Coffrin brings up the second out. But Waupaca up 2-0 in the top of the second. Two balls, no strikes to Wanty. Wanty with a single back in the first inning. Batting here again in the second. And hits the strike there, does Schreiner. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one misses outside. Now 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here. Schreiner looking to put an end to the inning here. Keep the damage at 1 run. Here it is. That one fouled back. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and both runners will get a head start here on the next delivery from Schreiner. That one grounded and gets through between Byrel and Wagner. Throw comes all the way home again, and late as Johnson comes around from second base to score. Benefit there of the 2-out head start from second base. And it's 3-0 Waupaca. Nice job there by Wanty to work Schreiner a little bit, get the pitch count up, get a pitch he liked, and get the RBI. Kramer moves over to second. That brings up first baseman Adam Kennedy. That gets out in the outfield. Rounding third, coming home is Kramer. And it's 4-0 now, Waupaca. Every person that touches the plate, we want to get that. So an RBI for Adam Kennedy, and we're going to see Coach Metz visit the mound here. Marshfield looking to get this inning over with. It's been 3 runs here by Waupaca. Three hits, 3 runs, sac fly and an error. That's a story here in the second inning. 4 hits, sac fly and an error, 3 runs, 4-0 Waupaca. Catcher Davis Levine had a sac fly RBI back in the first inning. That one's low, picked nicely there by Gust behind the plate. Saves those runners from moving. And the center fielder Wanty at second. First baseman Kennedy stands at first. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Davis Levine. And the walk issued now by Schreiner. So whatever Coach Metz said to Schreiner out on the mountain did not take. As we're looking at the dugout, Coach Metz lifts his hat up over his head, slowly slides it back down, just going through his thinking process here and how to regain control of this game. And that's going to have to start with getting his defense off the field. And that one gets past Gust. Running for home is Wanty, and Wanty scores on the pass ball. Kennedy over to third, and Levine over to second now. So first pitch by Schreiner after the walk to Levine gets past Gust. And disaster here from Marshfield in the second inning. 4 runs across. It's 5-0 Waupaca. And a swing and a miss there by Levine. And Schreiner's a hard thrower. Saw him during the high school season. He just had some balls hit that are able to get through here in this inning. I don't put this on Schreiner. That one hit out of play down the left field line off the fence. Bogdanovich tracked it down, gets it back into Coach Messerschmidt in the Marshfield dugout. There we go. Kind of zoom up just a bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. That one fouled back and out of play. And Jason Zaleski here alongside Connor Hughes. As we begin our American Legion broadcast season, every Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids American Legion baseball game from here till the end of the season. That one's going to be grounded up the third baseline, out of play again. Nice piece of hitting here by Levine. Wisconsin Rapids playing right now. You can watch both games. Keep this one here and then head on over to ZaleskiSportsShow.com, click Live Sports, and then you can watch the Wisconsin Rapids game alongside this one. Here's Schreiner on the 2-2 and missed out. Strike 3 call, delayed call from behind the plate. And he gets Davis Levine looking here to finally end the inning, but Waupaca doing damage all inning long. They get 4 across. We're through 1.5 complete. Waupaca 5, Marshfield nothing.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheeler's Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next
Property
gathering.
damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Dragan Bogdanovich leads off the bottom of the second for Marshfield. A low for a strike. Again, delayed call from behind the plate, but we got it now. High fly ball here is hit just behind second base, ranging back for it and making the catch is Jack Menzies. One out here for Waupaca in the top of the first. Jagger Johnson now steps in. Strike on the first pitch from Johnson. So Johnson here, Jagger of the Marshfield kind, have played his high school baseball this year in Greenwood. Starting pitcher for the Greenwood Indians, or at least the games that we saw. We saw Greenwood finish their season in a sectional semifinal up in Crivets a week ago as they fell to Athens. Athens won that section and went to state here again for the third consecutive year. They were back-to-back state champions in Division IV and fell to Webster yesterday 4-3. Another outstanding season for the Athens Blue Jays. Johnson hits one over here towards us and out in the parking lot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Athens had the task of playing the Webster Tigers, and Webster state champions here earlier today, as they easily took care of the Mineral Point Pointers. But real quick on Webster, they were the Division III champs last year, and easily. They really didn't face much of a contest all last year, and that's mainly because of the team that they were. Johnson muscles this one into right field. Coming in and making the catch there is Drew Kramer, out number 2. But again, Webster won the 2018 D3 title easily. And then Webster went on to win the Division IV title this year, so they dropped down a division on a ultra-talented team. They go down 1 level, and they finish with a perfect 30-0 record this year, undefeated, Webster Tigers, and 2019 Division IV state champions. Again, Stratford Tigers, Division III state champs, Anago Red Robins, Division II state champions, and the Division I contest is taking place as we speak. And the main overall point there is that most of these, or some of these teams, are missing all of those players. All those players that would play Legion ball are out in the state tournament right now, and good for them. But be some players joining the team here. Eli Drexler from Stratford will rejoin his teammates. Matt Hendrick from Stratford. Ty Pancratz. That one hit through the hole at short, and aboard with a 2-out hit is Ben Gust. Brings up the second baseman, Earl Jacob. At any rate, 3 Stratford players will rejoin their mates possibly on Saturday. We'll see how much celebration that they need after winning that state title and how many days off they might need now. But doubleheader over in Chippewa this Saturday. That'll be our next broadcast after this one. But Sun Prairie and Eau Claire North going at it right now in the D1 state championship game. It was Eau Claire North that beat Marshfield in extra innings in a sectional semifinal. And then they went on to beat Wisconsin Rapids in a rain delay game. That game was delayed at about 9 o'clock at night, finished up the next day at noon. And it was North over Wisconsin Rapids to make the state tournament. The 1-0 from Johnson is going to be up and out of play. Again, bottom of second, still plenty of time to get down here to Hackman Field. Pretty good crowd here already. And we'll see if any of those Stratford Tigers show up here tonight, maybe bring that state championship trophy with them. I think, though, there's a pretty good bet they're spending the night in Appleton tonight. A 1 ball, 1 strike to Jacob Earl. Here it is. Off-speed pitch and a strike at the knees. And again, highlights of that Stratford Tiger championship winning game available right now on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. See how they did it. It was an exciting comeback win, I'll tell you that much, as that one gets up the middle and through for a hit. So Earl and Gus now back-to-back hits. Marshfield tries to get something going here in the second. They had 2 base runners in the first inning. They had runners at the corners, and Monty Diesler flew out to second base to end the inning. So now back to the top of the order with Bushak grounding out to second base an inning ago. First pitch swinging Bushak and gets that one through, rounding from third, and headed home here is Gust. And the run is in, and it looks like Marshfield snuck a pinch runner out there for me. So my apologies there, but 1 in for Marshfield. It's an RBI single for Riley Bushak, and the Blue Devils on the board here for the first time tonight. And another first pitch swing. This one grounded over to short, bobbled there momentarily, and then thrown out across the field as Justin Vaughn brings this inning to an end as Isaiah Byrel grounds out over to short. Marshfield leaves a couple on, but they do score 1. We are through 2. It is Waupaca 5, Marshfield 1.
Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics. Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
All right, again, back here in Marshfield as we get set for the third inning. Say hi to our friends at Central Wisconsin Glass. Central Wisconsin Glass, located here in Central Wisconsin. Take care of all your glass needs, residential, commercial, and automotive. They took care of my Jeep Wrangler. It had a hard winter. Rock, something else, and the crack got longer and longer, and I thought, man, oh man, I just got to make it through the winter here somehow without this thing falling off as a strike comes in from Schreiner to Esprimer. And my friends at Central Wisconsin Glass fixed me up. They can fix you up too. Your car had a hard winter, or you've got some glass needs at home or down at your place of business. Central Wisconsin Glass should be your only call, or you can visit Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook. Tell them Jason from the Zaleski Sports Show sent you over there. Actually, probably not. They'll probably raise your price if you do that, but just kidding. Go ahead and give Chad and the crew a call at Central Wisconsin Glass. Get your glass back in tip-top shape. That one gets through. Esprimer, lead-off single for Waupaca. Brings up Alex Thurman. Ackerman flew out to Byrell in foul territory last inning. It was a nice catch by Byrell. He tracked that one over in foul territory over his head. But Coach Metz, Blue Devils, and Schreiner on the mound looking to have a quick one. It's Steele headed down to second base, and out is the call down at second as they get Esprimer attempting to steal. Two to four put out for the first out of the inning, so base runner erased. As I was just saying here, Schreiner on the mound and the rest of the Blue Devils looking for a quick third inning here. As offensively, they've been able to get a couple things going. But it was that 4-run second inning just an inning ago that really derailed the Blue Devils' plans here, I think, in this one. So they're going to have to work offensively. Probably need to keep Waupaca off the scoreboard here the rest of the way. Well, one thing at a time. Get out of this inning, get yourself up to bat. That one skipped in, and it's a walk now, so back-to-back base runners for Waupaca. Check in over at Athletic Park here in that Wisconsin Rapids game. And it looks like for whatever reason they're not quite ready over there yet in Wausau. First pitch was scheduled for 7:30. Ground ball here, Vaughn, picked by Diesler, gets the out at second. Wagner over to Schreiner. Not in time, attempted double play there, but do get the lead runner for the second out of the inning. It's 3-6 on the putout. Fielder's choice puts Vaughn over at first. That brings up pitcher Brody Johnson. One hit here towards the fence, coming over, and as the ball hits the fence, Diesler chasing that one down, but couldn't get there before it hit the fence, so one strike now to Johnson. Yeah, we had first pitch 7:30 in Wausau, but I see now they're doing ground rules at home plate right now as we reach the 8 o'clock hour, so delayed start for some reason, but anyway, that game's just about ready to go. That is Wisconsin Rapids Wausau, American Legion Baseball, as a strike comes in to Johnson. Yeah, I hear the voice of the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers, Steve Maves, on the call up there, so yeah, they are just about ready. We'll keep you updated on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss by Kramer. And the side is retired, so the Waupaca gets 1 hit. They do leave 1 on. Do not score in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Score remains Waupaca 5, Marshfield 1.
Is it time for a new vehicle? V&H Auto in Marshfield is your go-to dealership for new or used Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, and more. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you 6 days a week to find that perfect ride. We also accept trade-ins, so stop on by and check out the great deal we can give you for a brand new 2019 car, truck, SUV, or whatever it may be. See why V&H was voted Best of Marshfield Area for new and used dealership. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
Chaparral now? Is that what I tell him? I guess so. All right, retired Marshfield Chaparral, Lucius Messerschmidt.
Has a ring to it.
Well, a little bit, yeah, and now full-time coach out here for the Post 54 Blue Devils. As he stops by here to talk to us ever so briefly. Fun watching Lucius as a Chaparral, but he moved on to bigger and better here with Post 54 Blue Devils. Start the bottom of the third inning here for Marshfield. Mason Coffrin up now, followed by Preston Wagner and Monte Diesler. Coffrin drew a walk back in the first inning. A left-handed batting place kicker, as I call him. Heroic place kicker for Marshfield. If you don't know what I mean, then just forget it. It's too late for that. And booted over there at short, and Coffrin aboard. E6. Put Mason over at first base now. The shortstop, Preston Wagner. Don Nicolai Construction is hiring now. Make thousands of dollars this summer, thousands of dollars beyond. Go to NicolaiConstruction.com and spend less than a minute, get your application started, and let the team at Nicolai Construction get your summer underway. That one hit to center and gobbled up there by the center fielder for the first out. Caden Wanty out there in first, retires Wagner. First baseman Monty Diesler now. But, Nicolai Construction, make thousands of dollars this summer and thousands more beyond. Get your summer job or your next career started right now. Go on to the website. That's NIKOLAI construction.com. Today would have been a great day to be out there building some stuff. Really, most days in Wisconsin summer are. Every now and then you run into a hot one. That one is in the grandstands. Big boom off the aluminum bleachers there. Sounds worse than it is. Better idea is just to catch the ball. No ball, 2 strikes now to Diesler. Johnson looks in, gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Outside for a ball. Diesler watched that one and willed it outside. Coffrin takes his lead from first. Here's the pitch. High and tight, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Waupaca 5, Marshfield 1. Here's the 2-2. At the knees, and strike 3 called as Diesler goes down looking for the second out here in the bottom of the third inning. Blue Devils have left 4 on through 2 2/3, and 1 on now is Coffrin at first. Dragan Bogdanovich steps in, left fielder. Popped out to second base in the second inning. At the knees, called strike. Again, delayed call behind home plate. We'll do our best to make an interpretation for you and then give you the news. Johnson ready? Here it is. That one's high. No interpretation neither there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And low, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Now 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Johnson pitching to Bogdanovich. That one comes inside. Here's a 3-1. Bogdanovich had options, and red light he chose to take and took well. As the base on balls put Coffrin over at second. Bogdanovich at first. And Bogdanovich, saw him play high school baseball at Greenwood. Mentioned Jagger Johnson at the bat now. Also Greenwood, first pitch swinging, and that one is clearly out of play behind us. Did it hit a car, guys? No? That's a shame. And what I mean by that, folks at home, is if it's going to be a car, it's going to be mine. There's no doubt about it. It's just a matter of time, so I'm trying to buy some time. Johnson drills one. It gets into the outfield. Coffrin rounding third. Coffrin comes home, and it's an RBI single for Jagger Johnson. So Bogdanovich turns the corner from second over to third, so runners now at the corners. Catcher Ben Gust, he singled last time, later scored. That was all back in the second inning. But it's 5-2 now, Waupaca over Marshfield. But Marshfield clawing back, and this is kind of, I think, the strategy they're probably going to have to rely on here for the rest of the way. They can't let up any more runs, and just have to get one here, get one there. First pitch swinging Gust, and that one is going to be settled under at third base and hauled in for the third out of the inning by Jack Espemer. But for the Tigers, they get 1 hit, they score 1 run, they leave 2 on after 3 complete. Waupaca 5, Marshfield 2. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties. 1.5 million pounds of milk daily gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at nasonvilledairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheeler's Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
All right, back here in Marshfield, we are live. Also live in Wausau. American Legion baseball going on up there. Wisconsin Rapids taking on Wausau. Again, as we bring you every Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids American Legion game live this year, home and away. That's a full season, folks. It's actually a full season times 2. Jack Menzies in for Waupaca as he sees that one skipped in from Schreiner. Menzies reached on an error back in the first, later scored. And then a sac fly RBI to left in the second inning. He's been busy. And he leads off the 4th inning here in Marshfield. Yeah, Waupaca 5, Marshfield 2. Get a score from you in Wausau here when we have a moment. So if you're a fan of either of these teams, especially Marshfield, you're probably, or you should be, interested in that Wausau Wisconsin Rapids game, as Marshfield will play both of those teams later this year. Both of those in the conference. Non-conference game here in Marshfield against Waupaca. And that one again bounces in. The second time Schreiner's hit the dirt on the delivery in this at-bat. So full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Menzies. That one hit foul. So Menzies stays alive here. And again, we're in the top of the 4th inning. Waupaca 5, Marshfield 2. Waupaca big second inning, plated 4, scored 1 back in the first. Marshfield scored 1 each in the second and third innings. Menzies grounds this one and gets past Spiral and Wagner. And a 6-pitch at bat for Menzies pays with a single. Center fielder Caden Wanty. 2 singles and a run scored here on the game for Caden Wanty. Again, we sat down with Coach Josh Metz about a week ago. You can see that interview. Head on over to ZaleskiSportsShow.com. A wild pitch there by Schreiner, airmailed over the head of Gust. And easily down to second base as Menzies actually took a peek at third. He'll hold up at second. So Schreiner had some control troubles there to Menzies, and then on the first pitch of the at-bat to Wanty, threw it about 8 feet tall. See what he does here on the 1-0. Takes a check at Menzies and fires home. That one right down the middle and sent right back up by Wanty. Holding at third will be Menzies, and Waupaca in business here in the top of the 4th inning. Runner heads down to second and easily takes the bag, does Wanty, down to second base now. Give him a stolen base on that. There wasn't much of a throw down. Jacob Earl playing second base, stepped in front of it anyway, looking to keep Menzies at third. And Gust, that one behind the feet of the umpire, and Gust finally tracks it down. All runners stay put. Here's the 2-0 from Schreiner. A low for ball 3. No. So I'm not seeing far enough. Like there's nothing. Yeah. So 3 balls, no strikes now. And that one fouled back. It's about a minute and a half delay, so I gotta wait. So 3 balls, 1 strike now to Kennedy. Again, Waupaca runners on second and third. Nobody out. Full count pitch from Schreiner. Here it is. That one ripped back up the middle. 1 run will come in. Rounding third and headed for home is Wanty. It's a 2 RBI single. Gust fires that one into center field. But a 2 RBI single for Adam Kennedy. Takes second on the throw. And it is 7-2 Waupaca. Yeah, that's better because now you can see the umpire in the shot. Yeah. So 2 across, still nobody out in the inning for Waupaca. And Levine sends a shot to center field. Going back, and it's going to hop off the wall. Tracked down out there by Bushak. So that scores Kennedy easily from second base. And 8-2 Waupaca as they score 3 and nobody out here in the inning. Action in the Marshfield bullpen. Take a look down there and see if we can get a number for you. It's a long ways away from here. But Jack Espemer in. As he's got Levine standing at second. Two balls, no strikes now. Schreiner beginning to struggle a little bit more here as we get deep into the 4th inning. Still nobody out. That one grounded. Schreiner gloves it. He's going to chase it down. The throw's going to come over and not in time. So a hit for Espemer. That sends Levine over to third. And Coach Metz is going to come out here, and it looks like a pitching change upcoming for Marshfield. See here what he does when he gets to the mound. But reaches for the ball and a pitching change for the Tigers. So we'll take a quick break and step aside as we get you all caught up with the changes after we come back. Still nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Waupaca 8, Marshfield 2.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just Ask Rental Services. Your local hardware home, Hiller's True Value store, is located in downtown Marshfield.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency, family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Okay. All right, back here in Marshfield, Logan Schreiner goes 3 complete for the Blue Devils tonight. Not exactly what Coach Metz was looking for. Jagger Johnson now in to pitch. For Marshfield, we'll get you caught up with some of the other lineup changes here as we get them. But Johnson on in relief of Schreiner here in the top of the 4th inning. Already 3 across for Waupaca. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And first pitch swinging is Thurman. Caught. Coffrin is going to throw home and keeps the runners right where they are. A nice throw by Mason Coffrin. And he records the first out of the inning. So Esprimer stays at first and Levine stays at third. Brings up shortstop Justin Vaughn. Vaughn with a base hit and reached on a fielder's choice. Also scored back in the second. But you don't often see that, a relief pitcher. And now with back-to-back hits, this one is going to drop in front of Coffrin. The run is going to come in as Levine across the plate for Waupaca, and it is 9-0. Waupaca. So RBI single for Vaughn. A lot of RBIs to go around here for Waupaca today. And 9 runs on the scoreboard, all under the watch of Logan Schreiner. Schreiner still responsible for Esprimer out at second base. Waupaca scored in the first, scored 4 in the second, now 4 here in the fourth. 9-2. Strike comes in from Johnson. Speaking of Johnson, pitcher Brody Johnson in for Waupaca. Singled and scored in the second inning. And strikes out here, so Johnson records a strikeout. 2 outs now here in the top of the fourth. Brings up right fielder Drew Kramer. Kramer struck out looking an inning ago. Johnson wouldn't mind that happening here and get his Blue Devils out of the inning, but I said it was a disaster in the second for Marshfield. This equal disaster here in the fourth.
Okay, with the scoreboard, I logged in, but it must not have saved that or something, I don't know.
And Johnson skips that one in.
Pop that out, you should be able to go live with the scoreboard. That's just if for some reason that copy isn't active, even though I know it should be.
He was talking to the Wausau gang. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the order here for Waupaca. 9th batter of the inning. Waupaca led off from the top of the order, and now a balk called on Jagger Johnson. So Esprimer moves to third, Vaughn over to second. Unforced error there by the Blue Devils. Josh Metz standing at the fence in the dugout, searching for answers here in this one. And Marshfield comes in 0-3, staring down the barrel of 0-4 to start the season. Marshfield had 20 wins last year, went on a 10-game win streak. Talked to Coach Metz again last week, did our preseason special with him. You can watch that entire interview, ZaleskiSportsShow.com. Yeah, strike comes in to Kramer, full count now. But he was expecting big things from these Blue Devils, and 0-4, not the start he was looking for. Not the one he thought he was going to get. Outside, and Jagger lost him, so a walk will load the bases. And Waupaca will set up Menzies again for the second time here this inning. 10th batter of the inning for Waupaca. Strike comes in low. Quickly now, no balls, 2 strikes. Score update over in Wausau. It's Rapids 1, Wausau nothing, top of the second. And again, that game also available, ZaleskiSportsShow.com. Click Live Sports. And a hit there by Menzies. That's going to plate 1. Everybody else moves up. An RBI single for Jack Menzies, second RBI today. So that clears the stat book for Schreiner. Everybody on board here now under the watch of Jagger Johnson. That one hit to second and under the glove of Jacob Earl. 1 run comes in. Rounding second, headed for home is Kramer. Slides in. And down to second alertly goes Wanty. So Wanty with a 2 RBI single. And the beat goes on for Waupaca here in the 4th inning. 7 runs across. Menzies moves over to third. So runners now second and third, 2 out. Adam Kennedy, second time batting here this inning. Waupaca now batted 12 in the 4th inning. And 12-2 on the scoreboard. That one up and out of play, foul. It's now Wisconsin Rapids 2, Wausau nothing. Still on the top of the second over at Athletic Park in Wausau. Kennedy with 2 RBI in the inning, looking for more. And 10-run rule now in effect here at Hackman Field and Marshfield. They will only play 5 with a 10-run advantage. Strike comes into Kennedy. See if Coach Metz is able to rally the troops here. That one grounded up the middle. Wagner gloves, throws over to first. Low, Diesler picks it out. And the Blue Devils will get the 3rd out of the inning. And again, damage done. Waupaca gets 7 across. They lead 12-2. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties. 1.5 million pounds of milk daily gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even Blue Marble Jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheeler's Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
12-2, Waupaca leads Marshfield, bottom of the fourth inning. And again, Marshfield in the field scuffling a bit here during the game, pitching. Not what Coach Metz was looking for either here today. As Waupaca again leads 12-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Marshfield will send Jacob Earl to the plate. The back to the top of the order, Bushak and Byrol await. Waupaca's Brody Johnson still pitching. Again, Marshfield scored one in the second, one in the third. But they're going to need to go more than one at a time here to get back in this one. That one ripped foul down the left field line. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes to Earl. We'll be back live again on Saturday in Chippewa. It's a doubleheader. First pitch scheduled for noon on Saturday. Yeah, swing and the miss, took something off. It did Johnson, and Jacob was out in front, one down here in the bottom of the fourth. A doubleheader Chippewa, scheduled start time again noon on Saturday. Second game to follow. 2 7-inning games out in Chippewa. I will do the first, and then the voice of the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils, Doug Zaleski, will take you through the second game and the rest of this 2019 season. So I'm going to hibernate for a bit. That one hit into left field, quickly settling under it in left field. Alex Thurman for out number 2. Bushak allowed out for out number 2. Isaiah Byrol strikeout and a ground out today. So Doug Zaleski, many of you probably remember the name. He was the sports editor at the Marshfield News-Herald for a number of years back in the 1980s, and also helped to coach this Post 54 Blue Devil team back during that same time frame. He's looking forward to coming out here and calling these games the rest of the year for you. We'll let you decide how well he does. I think he'll do pretty good. High for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Waupaca 12, Marshfield 2. That one chopped over to second, picked cleanly there, and over to first. And it is a quick 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the fourth for Waupaca as they set Marshfield down in order. We go to the top of the fifth. Score remains Waupaca 12, Marshfield 2.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just ask rental for a new vehicle. V&H Auto in Marshfield is your go-to dealership for new or used Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, and more. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you 6 days a week to find that perfect ride. We also accept trade-ins, so stop on by and check out the great deal we can give you for a brand new 2019 car, truck, SUV, or whatever it may be. See why V&H was voted Best of Marshfield area for new and used dealership. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere.
All right, again, back here live, Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Post 54 Marshfield Blue Devils. Game sponsor, Grassland Dairy. Also, thanks to all of our other sponsors. Folks, don't get it twisted. These sponsors all year long bring you free live sports. And the idea there is you're going to go buy your next thing. You're going to go buy your next dairy product. Grassland Dairy, a great choice. You don't have to buy stuff. You can go to their Facebook page. You can like a post here and there. Follow the page. Maybe repost or share something. all kinds of things you can do to help support these businesses. And by doing that, they will continue to bring you live and free sports all year round. We do it 52 weeks a year here, as Davis Levine starts Waupaca with a leadoff hit in the top of the 5th. Great sponsors like Wheelers, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. Folks buy a car from time to time. These things happen. At Clemmy Sales up in Stratford. You're going to buy a car. That's a big decision, a big purchase. But we're asking you, at least give a test drive over at Wheelers or Clemmy. At least give them a shot at it. And when you're there on the test drive, tell them you see the live sports all year round and just say thanks. I mean, test drive doesn't cost you anything. Go in, check out some of the new cars. I know dealerships, they'll give you a soda, maybe get you something else and treat you nice. At least give them a test drive and tell them you appreciate what's going on here. Central Wisconsin Glass. You got a chipped or broken windshield, maybe your living room window, a bedroom window needs some help. Now that it's nice outside, screen repair, you don't want to let the mosquitoes in. Central Wisconsin Glass can help with all that. Don Nicolai Construction, they do a lot of good stuff for you. You need a couple things done, give them a call. Also, great summer work, Don Nicolai Construction. Just a few examples of those folks that help to bring live and free sports to you all year round. That one ought to play behind the Blue Devil dugout. Actually, that one may have hopped all the way over to Reese Field, actually. I think it hit the walking path behind. Took a big hop over the fence over there. Full count now to Espemer. That one low as Jagger Johnson remains in the game, and a walk now with Levine headed down to second base, Espemer at first. Alex Thurman, a couple of pop-outs and a walk today. One of the few Waupaca batters hasn't scored yet. Almost everyone else has got a shaded diamond on their score line as Waupaca 12 runs in the game. It's 12-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. That's low. Johnson on the mound here, realizing he's not rotating all the way towards home. He's leaving that short and skipping it in there. He knew it right away. And did it again. That one's going to get behind Gust, and both will advance. The wild pitch will send Espemer to second, Levine over to third. And Waupaca threatening here again. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Already a 10-run lead. Here's the 2-0. Taking the whole way and outside corner for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, congratulations to the Webster Tigers, Division IV state baseball champions this year. Stratford Tigers, Division III champs. Highlights of that game on Facebook now. Check out Zaleski Sports or Stratford Tigers on Focus. Same highlight either place. Check that out. See how the Tigers came from behind to win the state championship in 2019. Swing and a miss. Full count now. Johnson to Thurman. Antigo Red Robins 8-3 winners today. They are the D2 state champs, and the Division I final is just about done. Check that score as Eau Claire North was leading at last check. See if we get an update here for you real quick. Eau Claire North 5 and SP 4. I forget who the SP is as I'm sitting here now. But a long day here, folks, as Byrol sends over to Diesler on the 5-3 put out, first out of the inning for the Blue Devils. Sun Prairie, my apologies. Jeez. It's one of those things I know, but I didn't know. That game's in the top of the 7th. Eau Claire North looking to close the door on Sun Prairie and bring home the 2019 Division I state championship, and that'll put a tidy bow on the 2019 high school baseball season. Marshfield Tigers girls soccer fell today to Whitefish Bay in a state semifinal, 5-0. Congratulations on a great season for the Marshfield Tigers in girls soccer. See various highlights of Marshfield girls soccer also on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Tell you what, just go ahead and search it up. Put Tigers Soccer Zaleski Sports in the search bar. You can watch all those highlights. Exciting games for the Tigers. Just ran into a good Whitefish Bay team down in Milwaukee today. Nothing to be ashamed of there. First time in school history, Marshfield girls soccer went to state. Here's the 2-2. That one grounded over to Wagner at short. Long throw across and got him. A power throw from Wagner over to Diesler. Records the out, but a run does come across as Levine scores from third. Esprimer stayed put at first, but 6-3 put out and an RBI for Justin Vaughn, second out of the inning. Pinch hitter here, 44. I didn't get a full roster from Waupaca, so I apologize. But pinch hitter for Brody Johnson. And it is 2 balls, no strikes to Mr. 44. And another one low now. 3 balls, no strikes. Score update over in Wausau as the Post 9 Rapids Rangers lead Wausau 2-0. That game in the top of the third. And a stolen base, and then Gust throws the ball into left field. But Esprimer swipes the bag at third with 2 outs. So 3 balls, 1 strike now. Johnson ready. Here it is. That one chopped hard. Earl with it. Throws calmly over to Diesler, and Marshfield records the final out of the inning, but Waupaca scores again. They score 1. They leave 1. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Marshfield in danger here as they trail 13-2. They're going to need to score at least twice to keep the game going. We'll find out when we come back.
Is it time for a new vehicle? V&H Auto in Marshfield is your go-to dealership for new or used Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, and more. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you 6 days a week to find that perfect ride. We also accept trade-ins, so stop on by and check out the great deal we can give you for a brand new 2019 car, truck, SUV, or whatever it may be. See why V&H was voted Best of Marshfield area for new and used dealership. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports team-themed furniture, from the Packers to the Brewers. So head on down.
All right, back here to Marshfield. Last chance, perhaps, for the Blue Devils, and it's Mason Coffer and a comebacker handled by Johnson on the mound and quickly one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Preston Wagner, Monty Diesler on deck. Wagner, a single back in the first inning, fly out in the third. Again, 10-run rule here is in effect, as Waupaca leads by 11, 13-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Marshfield needs 2 to keep this game going. Nice curveball there thrown by Johnson. Sails it in for strike one. That one grounded over to third. Picked there. Long throw across and is going to be up the line and safe. It was a long throw made by Espemer, and Adam Kennedy had to leave the bag and go down the line at first, and Marshfield gets the base runner they were looking for. Give Wagner a single on that one. That was a tough play to make all the way over from third. I know you may think I'm kind of generous, and maybe I am, but that's how we're going to score it right here. That one too tall for Diesler, ball one. Waupaca infield playing for the double play. And bounced over to short for one, steps on the bag, over to first, and double play, and that will do it here in Marshfield as the double play is turned as they go 6-4-3 Vaughn to, or actually 6-3 double play, Vaughn over to Kennedy. I thought maybe he had flipped a second, but he didn't. At any rate, it's a double play to end things here in Marshfield as the Blue Devils move their record to 0-4 as they fall here to Waupaca 13-2. We'll have the Grassland Dairy post-game show. Coach Josh Metz will be along here shortly. We'll come back for that in just a bit. Yep, just a quick coach interview.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just Ask Rental Services. Your local hardware home, Hiller's True Value store is located in downtown Marshfield.
I don't know if I can go that far out, but so the coach is going to come right over here. We're going to point the camera at both of us. That's how that's going to work. Nice job, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, get a bonus game here. A quick one, anyway. Yeah. Am I on here if I stand here, Connor? Okay. Quick one here, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much to say about that.
No, probably not. I don't have much to say either, so. Gonna have things in common. We're good, Connor? All right, visiting here with Marshfield Blue Devil head coach Josh Metz. Coach, certainly not the outcome you were looking for here today. I thought Schreiner a little bit unsteady on the mound, and that really led to some other things. Just talk about what you saw from the dugout there.
Yeah, Logan hasn't pitched for a while. So I think it was probably a little rusty, but we shot ourselves in the foot early. Couple errors early that killed us. And they hit the ball. Take your hat off to Waupaca. They hit the ball well. But yeah, we didn't do ourselves any favors.
Some help coming on the way here. Stratford Tigers, 2019 D3 champions today. They won the state tournament. I know you got some guys coming down from Stratford. Not sure if they'll be able to play on Saturday, but now thoughts coming in. You got a doubleheader Saturday over in Chippewa. What do you do between now and Saturday?
Yeah, we just got to figure it out. It's been a tough start to the season. The bats haven't been working. And tonight pitching and defense wasn't good. So we have to find a way to put it together here. Those guys they'll come in and contribute right away Saturday. So we'll hopefully their championship momentum will carry over and give us something to build off of.
Coach, we'll see you on Saturday. We'll see you over in Chippewa. Thanks, Coach. Coach Josh Metz, Marshfield Blue Devil head coach, as Marshfield falls 13-2 as you're watching the Grassland Dairy post-game show. Grassland Dairy, butter, dairy ingredients for kitchens of all sizes, rewarding, fulfilling careers are available right now at Grassland. Just go to grassland.com, check those out. And again, you heard me say it, we will catch up with the Blue Devils next on Saturday. It's a noon start over in Chippewa. They will play 2. Second game to follow. I will see you over in Chippewa on Saturday. We'll see you then.